The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Goes to the option. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play.
What is the point of doing the live shit if he's going to do that?
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
No.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Pressure coming. Picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one, 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
UConn going back to work on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab outside. It's Anderson. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. UConn quick to the line. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Touchdown, Husky. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Sparks. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate to help your punter out.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To throw, it's Rayner. The quick out. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. UConn quick to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dante Moore. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Makes his man miss. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But
maybe a crease. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Blue 22.
To the air. It's Rayner. Here comes the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking for the goal line. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Sparks. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
Moore. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Right on the money. Got a little grass. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the third quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Moore from the gun on third down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. It's on target and complete. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. UConn quick to the line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game for him.
He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! And he gets it down to the 4-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And on that RPO, they just can't link up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
They'll go to the counter. Knocked off his feet.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option. The quarterback...
He's got it on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Pulls it in. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. It's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Wide out trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. He leaves it with his back. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. The tag to the house. Touchdown Longhorn.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all...
Yeah, this shit is cheating. I was a man. How's that nigga wide open outside? So I tell you, niggas gotta do cheese plays, man. That shit is corny.
On that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create
Nigga, how did I get
field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see there's pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you can tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Lost a throw again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing Carr. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Wiggles free. Trying to find his man in the middle. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half.
That nigga trying to do all the cheese routes I ever seen, nigga.
If they're going to score more points in the
shit.
second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got it, looking for a first. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UConn offense goes back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. UConn quick to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Shakes off the defender. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Husky.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score.
Number 0, set to kick off.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The sure hands. It's Eakin. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Going for it all. No, it's picked off. Not the second-half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play.
Nigga, that's Richard Sherman, nigga. You quit, bitch ass nigga.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson fighting off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to change this route. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go right back downfield. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Back to pass, it's Rayner. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught on the right sideline. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Fourth and goal from the 4. He'll set up to throw. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Here's a little room there. Past the 50, the 40, past the 30. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Fires quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Escapes the pressure going right. Unleashes one.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense, nope.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking long. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the ground, it's Jackson. Plows through the defense.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. I just scored before half, I'll stay in there. But that was crazy.
And you always want to get the whole crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have.
I'm not talking to you, brother. I'm not talking to you, my nigga. You thought I was pussy or something? Shut the fuck up. That's what I thought.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Oh, I said nah. But it sounded like you said that's what I thought. It sounded like you just talking shit type shit. No, I'm just No, I'm live. I said if I score before half, man, I still got a chance type shit.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Rayner. Tosses it incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got to.
I get what you're saying. Like I gotta switch it up type shit.
Multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He'll go down with no contact and lose yardage.
Yeah, GG's, bro. I thought he was trying to get spicy real quick. I respect niggas like that. I do. I get too complacent though. I gotta start off with the wild shit. It ain't go basic. Hey. Whoa.
They've got it first and 10 at the 50.
Okay, trying to go ahead.
DB's right up on the receivers. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Sayin on the play action. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
The run to the left. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more...
Flying down the right side. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake, Julian Sayin. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion, next play.
Makes the catch. It's Clark. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the right side. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Play fake, Sayin. He's going for the big play. Intercepted deep in his own end. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Oh, you got some more snackies?
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. Could not make his way to the corner. The Huskies are in the hurry up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Makes the grab in their space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Huskies!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Yo, bro, don't be a little kid, man. Just fucking quit the game. Niggas sucker. You don't get penalized for quitting, bro. Just quit.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
It's corny.